When I found LifeVantage 9 years ago, it was a godsend. I was experiencing a business failure. I was experiencing massive stress in my body, and I was taking all the things, all the potions and ideas and supplements from my naturopath, and I wasn't getting any better. My girlfriend mentioned something about Protandim, and I went on YouTube. I don't know, Skylar, if you ever heard the story. I went on YouTube and I found the ABC Primetime Report. And I remember I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw this back in 2005 because I was in health at that time as well. And I became a customer. So, like many of you who are consultants, some of you guys started as customers, and that's how my journey began. I saw an extraordinary result on our little yellow activator, and I began to invite other people to come take a look at Protandem. And as you can imagine, everyone just saw that old archaic clip from primetime, and they got excited too. So about a month later, we upgraded. We brought over a couple of friends and said, hey, this is where we're going to plant our flag, and this is the network and the legacy we're going to build for our family. And as they say, the rest is history now. We've founded this amazing team called Team Heart inside of the macro economy of LifeVantage. And we've done really, really well. 100 million in sales, tens of millions paid out to our team. But I always say the most interesting thing about me is that man and that little boy right there. So I'm so wildly in love with my husband, Tony. We got married during the pandemic, and we just welcomed our first son, Cashton Anthony, who's about 14 months old, my little squish. So I love being a mom. And Skylar, more than anything, my passion now is to help moms come home, because I believe that moms deserve to be as present as they desire to be in this amazing gift of being a mom. Anywho, and dads too. So if you guys hasn't really sunk in, we are the activation company. We started with activating antioxidants by actually taking Protandim Nerve 2, right? We take it to make it. Then we activated collagen. Well, before that, we activated mitochondria and their sirtuins and all that sort of stuff. But then our big breakthrough a couple of years ago was collagen. We activated the production of our own collagen with True Science liquid collagen. Guys, drop a 1 in the chat if you love the Healthy Glow Stack, right? It is the 1-2 punch, inside out approach to anti-aging, aging gracefully, and really feeling as great as you should, no matter what your age is. So we are the activation company. The natural progression, Skylar, then is, what are we going to activate next? And weight loss is a little challenging. I've been waiting for years for LifeVantage to come up with something. And ultimately, every other player in the space is in supplementation. They give you a shake, they give you a pill, they give you some caffeine, right, which has some natural appetite suppressant kind of properties, some energy properties to it. And they're cutting calories, or they pair it with some sort of fat flushing plan. And that's all well and good, but it's not in alignment with who we are as the activation company. So when we found out this summer that we would be launching the world's first clinically proven GLP-1 activator, there's a lot of claims out there. There's a lot of marketing schemes out there, but to actually say, hey, listen, we got in vitros, we got a clinical trial, we have 140% increase in GLP-1 production. We are the activation company, and we'll continue in this space. So I hope you guys know that the company that brought you Protandim, the company that brought you liquid collagen, and the company that has activated our hair and our skin and our body and our eyes and all of our daily essentials, even our dogs, brought us to weight loss. Introducing a round of applause. Like, hello, mind, body. So this is a 2-part system meant to be taken together that is going to connect and communicate the mind to the body, so you can take control over your weight and also generally like better health all overall. But we're going to talk about your waistline. Okay, so this innovation and technology with mind body, our GLP-1 system, it will change lives. Skylar, I don't just want to be in weight loss for money. Money is motivating, sure, but when you got a lot of it, at some point it's like, how much more do you need? Like, money is great, but I love the idea of, how many lives we're going to change with weight loss. Because I know the comorbidities that occur with obesity. I know what is the end outcome if somebody maintains high levels of visceral fat or that really internal belly fat, that midsection fat that's so dangerous. This product line will change lives, but it'll change you. And if you choose to do so, it's going to change your business. It's going to change your business. And I'll speak to this in a second because I know what weight loss can do for your guys' team and your efforts. So what is GLP-1? I am not a scientist. I am not Lisa Barnes or Dr. Dondi Nettles, or I don't claim to be I don't even have an education or a fancy degree. I'm a college dropout, but here's what I know. Google told me that GLP-1 is a hormone produced in the lower gut. And what it does is it regulates appetite, and it's a blood sugar regulator. It also keys to your stomach to slow down digestion. It steadies your blood sugar, really prevents those glucose spikes that helps actually reduce cravings, right? That crazy blood sugar up and down. And it helps communicate in your brain, the gut-brain axis, feelings of fullness, satiety, and it reduces something called food noise. Now, Skylar, I didn't have a name for it, but I know that I've lived my entire life with food noise, at least my adult life. And funny enough, I had my colon removed when I was a teenager, and I'm like, I don't think I make much GLP-1. Now it makes sense why I'm always ravenous. And so, wow, I mean, I'm learning so much about my own anatomy. And so if food noise is something that plagues you, it's something that's saying, it's like the little guy on your shoulder, go eat. You go past the vending machine, you're at the gas station filling up, you're like, oh, get a snack or go there. And like, or friends at work bring a platter of donuts or they bring a platter of, treats or cakes or snacks. And you're like, I shouldn't, but I really want it. What are you going to eat next? What are you going to eat next? Do I, like kind of that. And we're actually created for this. This is actually something that God really created our body for survival. Before food was readily available, before it was affordable and it tasted so good and there was so much variety, food was sparse and it was difficult to find. So we had to be hardwired to find it and to go and eat. So this is, something that we've been designed for. When you turn up GLP-1, you're going to turn down that food noise. And this is what I'm so excited about for people that are on a weight loss journey. Guys, write these stats down. 82% of adult Americans are actively managing their weight. They're thinking of their weight. They're doing something to their weight. They're conscious of their weight. They are in some sort of process looking at it, and most of them trying to reduce it heavily. We have about 3/4 of the population that is overweight, and studies show now that depending on the state that you're in, but overall in our nation, 50% of Americans will be obese by 2030. Not if we have anything to say about that, okay? So there are 5 things that we want the world to know about this system, not just you guys. I am teaching you to teach. I am teaching you to explain. I'm teaching you to get loud about the mind-body GLP-1 system because people have to hear about this. This is a breakthrough when it comes to science and weight loss. Number 1, this was the biggie out of our study. We had a 12-week human clinical study. Guys, no companies do this. I want you to know, like, we are so different with our science. Most companies, they have clinical papers. They have white papers. So they write up a bunch of stuff and it sounds really good. And their scientists say that this is what we suspect it to do. We have a 12-week randomized human clinical trial. And this saw an 140% increase in GLP-1 on average. Guys, this is humongous. This is not artificially putting GLP-1 in your body. This is not artificially putting a hormone or a peptide. This is not, I learned from a doctor last night, Skylar, on a Zoom, that was saying when you inject some of the pharmaceutical ones, it only goes into the receptor for like 2 minutes. And then there's like a half-life, but then you have to wait a week before you do the next poke or the next needle. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like what if you could have steady, consistent GLP-1 every day, all throughout the week, again, without all the side effects? This is phenomenal, 140% increase. Number 2 is that we saw an average of 9 pounds down in 8 weeks and up to 25 pounds lost in 12 weeks. 1 to 2 pounds a week, guys, is healthy. 1 to 2 pounds a week is sustainable. 1 to 2 pounds a week is going to protect your long-term metabolism. And this goes to number 3, is because 100% of our clinical trial participants didn't lose muscle. That better way to say this is 0 people lost 0 muscle. Okay. And when we see even healthy weight loss, Skylar, you're going to see about 2/3 fat loss, 1/3 muscle, maybe 75% fat loss. And that's healthy. That's metabolically strong weight loss. That's keeping your protein up. That is doing, weightlifting and things like that. You're going to lose muscle. But the fact that in our clinical trial, we saw that nobody lost any muscle, 100% maintained it. The ones that lost weight, this is very, very, very exciting. What we see with other unnatural GLP-1 therapies, pharmaceutical GLP-1s, you're seeing up to 50% of the weight they lost is muscle. So great, think about this. Oh, you lost 50 pounds, but you lost 25 pounds of muscle? Guys, muscle is longevity. Muscle is strength. Muscle is one of the greatest indicators for your lifespan and health span, is the lean muscle mass that you maintain. And so we do not want to lose muscle. We want to be putting on muscle more than anything. Number 4, this gets me fired up. Visceral fat. This is not the squishy fat that you can pinch on your tummy. This is the internal fat that surrounds your vital organs. It is extremely linked, validated to all sorts of health concerns. I mean, it's just crazy, guys. Go look up the dangers of having a high visceral fat. This is why even in like Asian countries, Skylar, is that they use waist measurements and circumference more than like BMI, which is really outdated. You want a small waist. You want little visceral fat. We saw up to 27% reduction in visceral fat in our study and a 5% reduction in total body fat. I got to share my testimony. Skylar, I started this late. My husband, I gave my husband enough to get through the whole shebang, 6 weeks from Club 55. So I wanted just a little bit at the end. So I didn't want him to have a break. He's lost 12 pounds in 6 weeks. Not changing anything, just taking our mind-body system. I started taking this 2 weeks ago, and we were even running out. So there was a couple days, I only took one. I was like, oh, I got to stretch out these capsules right until we get to Kansas City. And I'm not trying to lose weight. I lost 2 pounds and I lost 0.5% of body fat. And I'm like, I'm not even trying to do this. I'm like, oh, I added like extra eggs in my breakfast this morning. Like, not trying to lose weight. The benefits of my brain. My brain is so on fire right now. I mean, it is like Axio brain on like steroids. Like, I've never felt this clear. Mom brain is gone. And the last thing, top 5, is that this is patent pending. I own 2 trademarks. I personally, for me, it is extremely hard to go through this process to trademark, register, patent, anything. But our product is so unique and so efficacious. Our company is going for the patent. So these are things you want to know. Now, in our 12-week trial, these are some of the mindset things. These are some of the feelings. This is what people really experienced. 82% said they took back control of their relationship with food. What would it feel like for you to know that you're in control of your diet? 95% had reduced sugar cravings. 96% chose smaller portions. I see this with my husband every day, Skylar. He's usually a guy that goes back for seconds or thirds. He's not snacking as much. And when he does, it's just smaller portions. It's not that he's like, I'm fine. I'm like, are you sure you don't want more? He goes, no, I'm good. We've even shared entrees going out to eat. I'm like, who is this man? It's like 6'4", 230 pounds. We're sharing something. Okay. 85% felt less hungry. 90% ate less at meals, and 85% eat for health instead of emotions. Now, this mind-body system, it works to connect the mind to the body, the mind to the gut. That's the premise of the brand. The premise of the name is that as our mind that we have to take control of and to really signal to our body that we don't need as much food. Now, where are my guys at? Where are my men out there? We are seeing crazy results coming out of our GLP-1, our Club 55 group, okay? So I think we have Pablo, Brandon, and Lucien right there. They've lost a couple pounds collectively. Lucien is down 14 pounds and 3 inches off of his waist. Bye-bye, Dad Bod. Sayonara, guys. How many guys, the men that are on the line, you'd love to go to the swimming pool without a t-shirt on? Or you'd love to go on vacation or go to the beach and not feel like you have to like cover up. This is going to bring that back for you. I love this so freaking much. And guys, make sure you're taking pictures. Make sure you're using the tracker that's on the website. Make sure you're taking all the measurements, because even if you don't want to post it right away, you're going to be glad that you did. My husband, we have a few. I wish we would have taken like 8,000 more. I was like, oh my gosh, we should have gotten some better full body ones. I was like, oh man, you only take before pictures. You only have an opportunity to take before pictures once. So do that. Where are my ladies at? Where are my ladies at? We are seeing on the left down 10 pounds, 5 inches, energy up, amazing sleep. She can keep up with her 1-year-old. Kim Kabinski in the middle is down 16 pounds, 4 inches off her waist. We have individuals that are screaming, I finally broke through my plateau. Many people have been talking to Skylar over the last couple of weeks. They have been on other GLP-1 products and or other plans, and they have plateaued. And they're spending $900 a month and they're not losing any weight. I mean, talk about how frustrating that would be. Look at this one, 30 days, 5.2 pounds, 8.25 inches, 1.4% body fat down, and lean muscle mass is up. So exciting. We got a couple here. I think that's Jake and Stephanie on the left. They've down like 13 and 9 pounds respectively. And then Mr. Tyler Daniels, look at him bringing sexy back. Lost over 20 pounds in 9 weeks. We got Marcy Nettles here. This is her 45-day results. I know she's now hit over 9 pounds, well over 12 inches that she's lost. Absolutely amazing. This is like the muffin top melter. And this is Angie Harper, an executive consultant too, who has lost 9 pounds and 10 inches off with 4 inches off of her waist, which is the most stubborn fat to lose. That's that visceral fat coming off. I love these initial responses, Skylar, in our Facebook group. Day 2 of Mind Body, I'm already noticed a difference. I slept all night long. I can't tell you the last time I slept through the night. My food days is already gone. I love that. Brittany says, what does she say? Oh, first day taking it, Mind Body, I was impressed. I took it, I set the timer, and then I realized I didn't even want my coffee anymore. She did 2 scoops of the enhanced with strawberry Axio. Yum. She went out with a girls' night. She didn't over snack. She didn't overindulge. She didn't have any munchies. She calls it the munchie silencer. And Candace, Bill and her started, her and her husband started the Mind Body. She goes, we went out to breakfast. Neither of us could finish our plates. Guys, when was the last time you started a product and noticed the difference on day 1 or day 2? This is what many people are experiencing. And this is from our Club 55. People are saying, I am in tears. I've lost over 6.2 pounds in 3 weeks. My pants are fitting again. Saying, oh my gosh, I have no cravings. I'm transitioning from synthetic. I feel so much better. As of this morning, I'm down 11 pounds, 0 sugar cravings, no desire for snacks. Thank you for creating an incredible activation system. Guys, what I am so fired up about is that the toxic cycle of weight loss and fad dieting and that poor relationship with food, because how we feel and manage with our food, that whole relationship, what we eat, it affects not only how we feel about ourselves, it affects how we look, it affects our energy. And we need to break the toxic cycle. We have a path now to take control over our relationship with food. Guys, drop a 2 in the chat if you guys can get excited about offering the solution to not the fads. This is not telling somebody you're never going to eat a carb again, or you're never going to eat a fruit or vegetable, or carnivore or veganism. I mean, we don't have to go to the extremes or fasting all day long and depriving yourself and feeling so freaking hungry and ruining your metabolism in the process. This is about living a great life and just giving your body the natural activations or GLP-1 that it needs. And it probably had when you were younger. Okay, let's talk about pricing. What? Say what? When I realized that this pricing would be less than $200 for the average customer, this is crazy. When you compare GLP-1, other options out there, hundreds, or even I have a girlfriend, Skylar, paying $1,300 a month in other forms out there through GLP-1 synthetically. Guys, this is not as healthy as what we can offer, and we can save them money. And Marcy Nettle said, her and Dondi are saving money on their groceries because they're just eating less. So this has the ability even to pay for itself. I know every time me and Tony go out to eat, our bills are less. We're just not ordering as much food, at least for him. He's the ogre. Now, we have incredible tools that corporate, hello, guys, give some love to corporate in the chat. Give them some smooches, send them an email, write them a song, a singing telegram. They deserve all the love in the world. They've given us a beautiful website and a complete product page that explains how these 2 This two-part system works in dual activation. We have shareables all on the website and the hub to help you get this out there on social, and a brand new website called lifestyle.lifevantage.com that helps actually our customers and you guys understand how to make this a lifestyle, right? About how to eat, how to like consider mindfulness, right? As far as like maybe journaling or meditation for those that maybe kind of eat emotionally, this would be great to add in. And then movement, because movement and activity should be a part of every lifestyle. So if you're wondering, what do I eat with it? How can I maximize my results? How can I feel the best and create my biggest mind body transformation? Lifestyle.lifevantage.com. Lifestyle.lifevantage.com. So freaking cool. There's also a really good tracker there for your guys' success. It's about what you want to achieve, when you're going to take the products. You can do all your measurements. It's all there. Now, there also is, I loved this, Skylar. It's a little like pamphlet when somebody has their first order, and it talks about what to expect, achieving results, tips, tools, trackers, all that in the QR code, and that's going to be in the initial order. Again, more shareables all around the hub to help you build this and grow it. And I wanted to share that our packs have been updated to include mind body right now. Skylar, I've been loving what these are looking like. Our old business pack has now been reformulated. Still $9.99. It gives you a pretty decent, like almost, well, it says 32%. It's like a 50% savings when you actually look at that $500. You get one of everything. I want to go through these packs really quick, and I want to tell you who it's for. Okay, who are these for? The business pack, write this down. It's for somebody that needs to try everything. They want to try it all. I want to taste it all. I want to smell it all. I want to know it all. I want to experience all the things as I talk about it. The business pack is right for a strong business person, an entrepreneur that says, you know what, I need to be all in. This is one of the greatest packs. But we also have another $9.99 pack called the Multiplier. This has 3 months supply of the Healthy Glow Stack and the Mind Body System. Now, you might be one person, so it could be you and a friend, or for you and getting people started right away. If you're somebody that wants to multiply your business quickly, you can meet with a brand new customer. They can walk away with their product that day and say, hey, great, call me when you get your order in. I'll pick it back up from you, and then you guys can continue from there. So it's wonderful for that. Or if you have multiple users in your household, or you want to sample, this is a really great way to get started, especially if you're building kind of person-to-person multiplier pack. Now, I am loving the executive pack. One, the price point is really, really smart for most people, but I also love the fact that it's included a few other core products that I feel helps with weight loss. One is our fat burn, which is scientifically proven to help increase your metabolic rate by about 181 calories a day. Also, our Axio. Guys, let me know in the chat, what flavor Axio? What team are you? Are you team sour cherry? Are you team dragon fruit? Are you team green grape? Are you team lemonade? I need to know. All right, lemonade hit really quick. We got dragon fruit on the line. I love dragon fruit. I'm not on caffeine right now, so I am red raspberry. And I have my MB core and my purple grape right here. So, and peach nectarine needs to be permanent. I agree, Jackie. I agree. This also contains, obviously, our liquid collagen, proteinum, and our True Renew. And I just feel like somebody's got to have a little bit of a taste, or I should say like a feel of our skincare, because it's so phenomenal. And True Renew is one of those complexes that you use every day. You're going to see results really quickly. Love this pack. We also have a premium pack. This is just great for somebody like toe in the water. Write that down. The premium pack is for somebody with their toe in the water. They want to start on MB Mind Body System and get the Healthy Glow Stack. It's our 3 most core products right now with the activation story. We also have a healthy weight pack, which is Mind Body with Proteinum. And of course, we still have the Healthy Glow pack for those that maybe don't have a weight loss goal. But I'm telling you guys, I don't have a weight loss goal, and I'm still taking Mind Body because the neural benefits and the cardio protectiveness is proven. It's there. And I love the way I feel taking it.